Guys, the markets. Oh man, the markets. Let me make sure the mic's all good here. The mic stand, my hat, my eyebrows. How are my eyebrows looking, guys? Eyebrows okay? Beard's decent. All right, good. Oh my gosh, we got to break down the markets. Obviously, it's taking a toll on my mental sanity here, and we got to talk. It's currently 2:30 p.m. Markets are down. VIX is up. We got to break down some charts and some stocks in this video, so hit the like button, subscribe, get your 5 stocks free from Moomoo. That's linked down below. Each of those stocks is valued up to $3,500. All you have to do is use that link, deposit $100. We each get some free money, and you guys could also join my Patreon for all my moves. That's linked down below, and let's get right into it. So, as of now, like we kind of covered in the beginning of the day in my morning video that I ended up uploading onto YouTube today, the markets have been free falling, right? SPY's under big levels of support, critical levels of support. I mean, we're talking 450, 455. We clearly collapsed under those. And at this point in time, 440 is the next main level. We'll probably start maybe seeing some choppiness, consolidation between 440 and 445. That's definitely possible. But I'm telling you guys, like I said in my morning video, the second SPY breaks under 440, this has a huge gap to fill to the downside between 425 to about 430. And let me tell you, it's not showing any signs of a reversal right now. So we might be going down further sooner rather than later. That's the scary part, especially with the VIX being super elevated right now. And triple Q, I wouldn't be surprised if it were range bound between 356 and about 365, this little 9-10 point window. I wouldn't be surprised if we did bounce around there for a little bit, and ultimately if we take out 355 on the bottom side, this is probably going 350, maybe even lower. And if it starts getting under 350 into the 340s, that's going to be very ugly overall for triple Q. And I mean, look at the VIX. If we pull up the VIX chart, you guys can see VIX is now getting close to a actually, I mean, it's been here many times over the past couple of months. Well, about 3 different times. Once back in May, a second time back in September, and you guys remember back in early December, we got all the way to 35 on the VIX. If we start cracking above, let's say, 28, 29 on the VIX, we get back into the 30 territory, 30 level. Now we're talking a multi-week high on the VIX, and we're going to get to that huge, VIX level that we were at back in the beginning of December. So this is not looking good, guys. It is not looking good. A lot of stocks are slipping. I'm personally looking at Micron here. MU is slipping like crazy. This ran up. I mean, it had an extraordinary run from $65 to $98. That was just from the middle of October to about the beginning of this year. It ran for 2.5 months. It ran up about $33 per share, or around 50%. I mean, that was a huge move for Micron. So it makes sense that it's pulling back a bit. And I do believe we will get a rally on this one, a relief rally, whether it be at 80, 82 bucks. You guys can see 80 is where we double bottomed back in December and broke out all the way to almost 100. So I do personally think if we hold 80, 82, which we are right now, but if we get a bounce above 80, 82, which we haven't gotten yet, I think if we do that, we're going to see a nice rally, probably back up to around $90 on Micron. But with that being said, guys, we have to be cautious because, and I'm going to put an alert right now, if this breaks under $80 a share, we're going to be slipping. We're probably going to go 75 again. And at that point, it might open up as a nice short. Qualcomm's another one, QCOM. Qualcomm's ran up a ton over the past couple of months. Even now that it's down almost $30 a share, it's still up a lot over the past couple of months. It's just not up as much as it was a couple of about 1, 2, 3 weeks ago, right? So at this point, Qualcomm ran from 120 to 193. That was a huge move of about 60%. Big move there. And now we're trimming that, trimming that gain a bit, or we're just selling off a little bit from 192 to about 166. We're down about 15% over the past couple of weeks here. So I do believe, even though this is a falling knife, we're not really finding a bottom quite yet, and we're under the moving averages. I do believe at some point in the near-term future here, whether it be 150 to about 160, or rather, I meant 160 to about 165, we're going to see some sort of relief rally, probably back to the 180s. That's what I'm thinking with Qualcomm here. And the next one that I'm looking at, guys, is VRSN. Let me pop that up. This is VeriSign. This one's down a lot recently. I mean a lot. From 257 to about 218. This stock's down almost 20%. And just a couple of, it's been about a week or two, this stock's been getting a huge beating right here. So if you look on the yearly chart for VeriSign, we're actually getting towards the bottom of this channel. And you guys can see it on the 3-year chart as well. We're getting towards the main 180 moving average around 198, 200, 205, and again, like I said, towards the bottom of the channel. I do think we will get buyers. There's going to be some buyers, in my opinion, between 200, 205 to about 215. That's going to be a nice 10, 15 point window where I do believe we will get, like I said, some buying pressure. So watch out for VeriSign, ticker symbol VRSN. CBRE is another one that I'm looking at right now. This is CBRE Group, and just like VeriSign, this one's towards the bottom of the channel. We're looking at the 4-hour time frame here, which has held. The bottom of this channel has held many times over the course of the past couple of months. So if history repeats itself, which, mind you, it doesn't necessarily have to, but let's say, for example, it does repeat itself. We start breaking back over 102, 103. We crack above that 50 moving average at about 105. I think we're going to start gaining some steam on CBRE. So I'm going to put my alert mark is at or above $105 per share. Watch it there, guys. I'm telling you, this one could have some upside in the short term here. And the next one is Union Pacific Corp, ticker symbol UNP. And this is one that's up today in the middle of all the volatility we're seeing, the red markets, all these stocks getting slaughtered today. We have UNP up, Union Pacific's up, again, 2.6%. And we're noticing this actually got to the bottom of the channel recently, and we held it, and now we're breaking out. We're breaking above both moving averages. We're above, we just broke the 50 today, the 50 moving average on this 4-hour chart. So by the looks of it, this is gearing up for a move, probably back up to at least the low 250s, probably up towards the mid-high 250s, in my opinion, which would put it towards the top of this channel, which, if you guys see here, if history repeats itself, which it doesn't necessarily have to, but let's say it does, we end up breaking the previous high, which has happened on every one of these upswings. That's going to put us, again, like I said, anywhere from 257, 8, maybe 260, even higher than that. So watch out for UNP, Union Pacific, and that's pretty much it. 5 stocks, guys: Qualcomm, Micron, VRSN, CBRE, UNP, and again, the overall markets, I don't know what else to say. This is not looking good. Everything's down. Crypto's down. VIX is up. The only thing that's up is the VIX, and you know that it's a rough day when the only thing that's up is the VIX. And let's see how crypto's doing right now. Bitcoin's still sitting at 38.2. It's currently down about 11% on the day. We have Ethereum sitting at about 2,700. It's down 14% on the day. And let's see here. What was the all-time high on Ethereum? Is it down 50% yet? Ethereum hit 48.60. Now it's at 27.70. So it is almost, it needs a couple $100 to go to be down a full 50%, but it's almost there, guys. And for Bitcoin, let me see this all-time chart here. Bitcoin hit 69K on the dot. I don't know if that's exactly what it hit, but here on Coinbase it says 69K on the dot, and now it's sitting at 38.2. So it's almost, what is that? It's almost down about 50%. So, guys, asset prices all across the board, with the more risky assets, the more safe assets, all the Dow stocks are getting hit, the crypto, cryptos are getting hit. So it's just that time period. And this is why I always say, have a plan, have a watch list of stocks, cryptos you want to buy, whatever the heck you want to buy. Understand it before the crash. So when the crash occurs, and I'm not saying this is a huge crash, but let's just say when sell-offs occur, you know what to do already. It's not like you're scrambling during the sell-off and you have no idea what to do. So yeah, we're going to wrap it up there. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, make sure to drop me a comment, and join my Patreon if you all want all my buy, sells, call outs, morning update videos, more access to me throughout the day, plus more. All of that's on Patreon, link down below, or you guys can go to StatSurfFest.com/Patreon. That's StatSurfFest.com/Patreon. Make sure to also you guys got to do this, get your 5 stocks from Moomoo. Those are each valued up to $3,500. All you have to do is use my link down below, deposit $100, and we each get some free money. We're all winners here. Use that link down below. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching as always. Keep crushing the market. Stay safe out there. Peace out, guys.